This is all of it on WNYC. I'm Allison Stewart. If you went into the weekend wondering if the snowstorm would be a boom or bust, your questions were answered on Sunday. We want to know, how did you spend the snowstorm of 2026? Did you do some baking, catch up on reading, binge some Netflix, or did you have to work from home while your kids still had all the fun? Give us a call or text now at 212-433-9692, 212-433-9692. That's also WNYC. Or if you're still home, what are you up to? Our number is 212-433-9692, 212-433-WNYC. We want to hear your snowstorm experience. Here are some totals we have for you. 20 inches of snow fell in Central Park. Bergen County, New Jersey had places where nearly 28 inches fell. And on eastern Long Island, Suffolk County saw nearly 30 inches. New York City public schools are back in the classroom today after a full, real snow day. But some private and parochial schools in the city remain closed, as do many in New Jersey. And it wasn't just schools that were closed. Libraries and museums closed. So many other buildings across the city. Broadway was closed. We even had to cancel our Get Lit book club event. But we on Team All of It were out and about. And of course, we had a show yesterday. So I trekked to the station along with our engineer, Juliana Fonda. Thank you, Juliana. Thanks, Matt Mirando. Check out some of our snow day photos on the All of It Instagram feed. Head to @AllOfItWNYC on Instagram to see how our producer spent the day. Luke Green took an amazing photo of a snow snake wrapped around a tree. Post your snow day photos and tag us @AllOfItWNYC. Joining me now in studio right now is senior producer Kate Hinds. Hi, Kate.
Hey, Allison. How you doing?
I'm doing okay. So how was working from home yesterday?
It was low key.
Okay.
I do enjoy working from home every now and then. You get to feel like you're actually productive, but you got your cat on your lap. I had gone into the snow knowing that there was going to be snow, so I pre-baked.
Pre-baked?
Sunday night I did like this brownie cake that I got the recipe from Leora Kravitz, another engineer who is this amazing baker. And I got the ingredients together for the apple cinnamon muffins, which Team All of It is enjoying right now, as you know. But yeah, I worked from home Monday and it was fine. The real fun began Monday at 4:00 in the afternoon. I volunteer on Monday evenings at a sort of food pantry on the east side. And I figured there's no point in I live on the Upper West Side. There's no point in taking the bus, so I will walk through Central Park. And the pathways had sort of been shoveled, but the people walking had kind of pounded the snow to the consistency of what I can only imagine was an Olympic bobsledding track. So there were many near wipeouts walking through Central Park, but it was still beautiful and a lot of fun.
Let's talk to Gail in Randolph, New Jersey. Hi, Gail. Thanks for calling All of It.
Hello. Now, I just had to say, we got out of the house relatively about noon, shoveled for a little while, and then we put on our boots and our hats and our gloves, and we just walked for about a mile through the woods, and hearing all the animals, seeing the animals, and looking at the beauty. It was absolutely gorgeous.
Thanks for calling in. Alex Khan on Instagram says, reading and napping was how he spent the snow day. Can you see me, Kate?
Now I can.
Oh, there you go. Hi.
I'm just moving around the studio to keep you on
our
your toes.
We want to hear from you in our final minutes of our show. What did you do yesterday during the snowstorm? Our phone number is 212-433-9692, 212-433-WNYC. We want to know, were the kids home? Were you working? Were you baking? What were you doing? Our phone number, 212-433-9692, 212-433-WNYC. Let's talk to Casey from the Bronx. Hey, Casey.
Hey, how are you guys?
Doing okay.
So our story is kind of interesting because the Fieldston School up in Riverdale has two lower campuses. One is in Riverdale, which is in the Bronx, and one is in Manhattan. And the kids all merged 6th through 12th grade, but the lower schools are separate. And my kid goes to the Bronx location, which draws a lot of kids from Westchester, and they're all closed. But the Manhattan school is full on running today, but the Riverdale one is another snow day for us. So there's always this, we send our kids at the Bronx location and the Manhattan kids. So the parents are like, we want school to be open, and we are closed again.
Oh, it's so odd. Thank you for calling in. Did you take up on your knitting? We know you've been knitting like crazy.
I've been knitting to the point where I think I have like a repetitive injury in my thumb. But I promised my mother I would make her a hat. So I'm busy working on a hat, and I just finished a cowl that I knit primarily during the Olympics. It's very cozy and warm.
This text says, as much as I was looking forward to spring when the weather began warming up, it was joyous to be in Central Park Monday. Unlike our last icy snowstorm, the snow was soft and malleable, perfect for making snowman or a snowball. And with schools closed, families, children of all ages were enjoying this gift of a day.
It was a delight to walk through Central Park and see the kids sledding. It is rare to see such concentrated joy. They were having so much fun.
This one says, I'm still shoveling.
That's less fun.
This said, I made 6 5-inch bourbon pecan pies. Wow. I made little pies to take on my bird walks with friends so they can have a lifer pie.
Oh my God, you're speaking my love language. For listeners that aren't aware, lifer pie is something that birders indulge in whenever they see a lifer bird or a bird they haven't seen before. This is a very, very good birding friend to have.
We want to know, how did you spend the snowstorm of 2026? Our phone number is 212-433-WNYC, 212-433-9692. Did you bake? Did you catch up on reading? Did you binge some Netflix? Tell us your snowstorm experience. 212-433-WNYC, 212-433-9692. I had a little bit of a sad snowstorm.
Yes, tell me your snowstorm story.
Well, personally, I had a tree go down. I had a tree go down. I live in a little area which has got a little backyard and this beautiful red bud tree which blooms in May, blooms beautiful. And my neighbors, all of a sudden we all heard a crack. And a good part of it just went over. And it almost hit the back of my apartment. It looked like alien. It was like coming at me. I was like,
branches
coming at me. But I went out yesterday. It took me a little while to get around the tree, and it seems to be only one branch fell off. So hopefully my little tree guy in Bed-Stuy will come out and save the tree.
Oh my gosh.
When it melts.
So many trees went down during this storm.
So many
Wet
trees
snow.
went down.
Oh, poor birds.
This says, what else says? I spent the snowstorm with a tearjerker movie marathon, loving basketball, followed by Waking Ned Divine, followed by Titanic. Very cathartic.
I hope you drank a lot of fluids to replenish your lost
I know we meant fluids.
tears.
No. I also wanted to, this said, I wanted to spend the day buried in snow, but my work from home job buried me in work instead.
Boo.
That was interesting to hear how many people had to work,
Yep.
could work from home. I'm not sure how that went.
Yeah. Yeah. I because I work in it, as you know, we really can't work from home.
Yeah.
I find working from home to be incredibly difficult. I don't know if I were more acclimated to it, I would be more on it. But like the lure of my bookshelf or the refrigerator is very great.
Honestly, I can't work from home because it reminds me too much of COVID.
Yeah.
I would rather like trudge through the snow, which I did yesterday morning
you sure
to get
did.
here.
Thank you, LL Bean Boots.
It was okay for the first 2/3 of the way here. The last third was pure blizzard. And I was like, did I really do this?
Was it the type of like were your eyes stinging?
I came with an umbrella. I had a hat on. I was ready. It was like me and 2 other guys walking down 7th Avenue. We said, forget the sidewalk. We're going in the middle of the streets. Do we have any other calls or just texts? Just lots of texts?
It looks like lots of... Oh, wait.
Wait, do we have a call? Oh, yeah. Shashant in Berkeley. Hi, Shashant. Thanks for calling in.
Yeah, thank you for taking my call. It was so nice. I think, first of all, we all love, your program, to be honest. So all my kids also, Vedika and Vedant, they all love it. And during this snow, basically it was work from home for me. But at the same time, for the kids, it was off. Initially, it was 2 hours delay, but later on it was been off. So they all had fun time.
Aww.
Especially my son, who helped me in shoveling all these snow, cleaning the car. But we all had a great time during this snow shoveling.
We love that. I'm so glad your family had a good time. This text says, I live in Rockland County, and while my son and husband shoveled, I spent the day cleaning out and reorganizing all my spices.
Excellent.
felt very accomplished.
Excellent job.
I understand our team had some interesting experiences.
Yes, they did. First of all, I want to just make sure people do go to the our Instagram at all of it, WNYC, because those pictures of snow snakes are incredible. But the person who took that picture, Luke Green, his parents live in Rhode Island and remain buried in nearly 33 inches of snow, a state record. He writes that he visited them last weekend and thought, why would I bother bringing my snow boots back to the city? It's not going to snow again. Guess who's sorry now?
This text says, "Hi, I live in the West Village. My gym closed on Sunday at its regular time, 9 p.m. only to open Monday during a blizzard at 5:30 a.m. Only in New York. I guess it's considered an essential service."
You're not going to get swole by sitting in front of your TV.
This says, "Well, I slipped twice and messed up my wrist, but laughed both times along with the others who were laughing at me. Oh, we hope your wrist is okay."
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Any other stories from anybody else on our team?
Simon did not know there were so many cross-country skiers living in Brooklyn. And poor Zach Goddard Cohen's apartment lost heat overnight, so their day working from home yesterday involved lots of sweaters and blankets.
Well, we hope that all of you who enjoyed the snow day enjoyed it. We hope Zach gets heat soon. Kate, thanks for joining me in studio.
Thank you.
This is All of It. I'm Allison Stewart. I appreciate you listening, and I appreciate you. I will meet you back here next time.